alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. This is Sohail and you are watching Arakan Times Daily English News. Today is Friday, 13 December 2024. Today's news headlines: Mistreatment against Rohingya communities increases after the complete seizure of Nakaka 5 in Mongdo. Rohingyas properties being enumerated by the Arakan terrorist militant group, the Arakan Army AA in northern Mongdo Township. Details of today's news. Unbearable acts of mistreatment and abuse by the Arakan terrorist militant group, the Arakan Army AA, have reportedly escalated in northern Mongdo Township, Arakan State, Myanmar, following the complete seizure of Nakaka 5, a battalion of the Myanmar Military Council. Reports indicate that members of the Arakan terrorist group, the Arakan Army AA, have been forcibly confiscating hands, goats, and goods from shops and markets in Rohingya villages across northern Mongdo Township. As was stated, the Arakan terrorist group, the Arakan Army AA, has set up sentry posts in Myotong, Tuula, and Minglaji Rohingya villages where they interrogate and beat passers-by. In some cases, Rohingyas are detained on false allegations. The source further recounted, sentries from the Arakan terrorist group, the Arakan Army AA, often enter Dajisa, Tuula, and Myatong Rohingya villages after consuming alcohol. They assault villagers indiscriminately and loot their belongings, including hands, goods, and goods from shops and markets. Additionally, armed members of the Arakan terrorist group, the Arakan Army AA, have reportedly entered the Yeu and Chauleka Rohingya villages, looted shops, extorted money from market goods, and forcibly seized goods. A resident of Minglaji village stated, members of the Arakan terrorist group, the Arakan Army AA, use the slur Kala to insult Rohingya communities. They tell us we have no place here, that we belong in refugee camps in Bangladesh, and hurl other abusive remarks at us. These allegations highlight the increasing hardship faced by the Rohingya communities in northern Mongdo Township under the presence of the Arakan terrorist group, the Arakan Army AA. It has been reported that members of the Arakan terrorist militant group, the Arakan Army AA, along with village administrators appointed by the group, are forcibly enumerating the properties of Rohingyas in northern Mongdo Township, Arakan State, Myanmar. It has been known that members of the Arakan terrorist armed group and the Arakan Army AA, along with the village administrators appointed by them, are systematically conducting a property enumeration in Rohingya villages in northern Mongdo Township, Arakan State. The affected villages include Chauleka, Minglaji, Lapauza, Pongza, Tayeo, Pimpu, Keoping, and Yanutong. Rohingya-owned properties such as motorcycles, three-wheeled vehicles, cars, and other belongings are being enumerated by the Arakan terrorist group, the Arakan Army AA members, and their appointed administrators after going from village to village. Since December 8, 2024, members of the Arakan terrorist group, the Arakan Army AA, together with their appointed village administrators, have been coercively recording details of Rohingya-owned properties, including motorbikes, cars, three-wheeled vehicles, and other assets in northern Mongdo Township. When a Rohingya individual questioned a senior officer of the Arakan terrorist group, the Arakan Army AA, about the purpose of this enumeration, the officer reportedly responded, "If you want to ride bicycles or motorcycles, you must pay taxes. You cannot drive or ride them without paying taxes. If you cannot afford to pay, you can simply go to Bangladesh." Additionally, the Rohingya community is being subjected to forced labor. They are reportedly compelled to work on the construction of bridges and roads and are intimidated into building and cleaning the outpost of the Arakan terrorist group, the Arakan Army AA. These actions highlight the ongoing operation faced by the Rohingya population under the control of the Arakan terrorist group, the Arakan Army AA, in northern Mongdo Township, Arakan State of Myanmar. Thanks for watching Arakan Times Daily English News.